Man United at home, they haven't conceded yet. They beat Watford 4-0 away and 2-0 against Fulham. I lost 1-0 to Chelsea at home and drew 2-2 with Brighton. This is their team. They signed Piontek for 58.4 million from Atletico. It's the fourth biggest transfer so far. 28, he went to Hertha Berlin in real life. Olmo has a future star card in Ultimate Team 88. Martial, Tolisso, Van der Beek, 2 goals and 1 assist so far. 1 each in both games. When Masaka, I packed his 1 to watch, which is 82 rated in the pack. Delit, Jimenez, Theo Hernandez. He's making his debut. 23.3 million from Schalke. His brother's at Liverpool. I think 89 rated. And De Gea is still there. So I have Klosterman, who was starting at left back. He's a centre back in form in Ultimate Team 82 rated. Felipe, Fred, Greenwood, Insigne 32. They also have Chong. They brought back Blind, Matic, Smalling, Gomez. That was Chelsea's team. I'm not sure which team is better. They beat me 1-0 CH through their signing, and Lo Celso didn't get sent off against them. And he missed a penalty actually in the game. I've played Man United before in the FA Cup. It's the same save. They played that team. Connor Wilkinson trips over De Gea. It went to a replay. They started with the same team. Clay. And Dennis makes it to 5 minutes later. Dennis did play for Portsmouth. Ronaldo scored this free kick against Portsmouth. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted. It goes in so quickly. David James didn't even move. And that goalkeeper kit looks so vile. The last thing on YouTube is where they're finished in the last 4 seasons. They missed out on top 4 by a point. Then it was the other way round, with Arsenal missing out by a point. It's so close, like Chelsea had 88. Season 3. And last season 5th. But they did win the Europa League against the Roma.
Hello and a warm welcome from the English South Coast. This has always been an atmospheric venue, Fratton Park. I'm Derek Ray, joined
First game in the daytime, as the last 2 were on a Friday.
Premier League. It's Portsmouth
Man United beat Watford 3-0 earlier. It would have really been a bad United side if Watford did a double over them. The first goal was important. Our season starts again after Liverpool. Norwich, Newcastle and West Ham in a row will be massive. Man United were scouting Edwards. I got him 4.6 million from Hamburg. He did score against Copenhagen, but he could have got a hat-trick. Caceres, Sims, there's a foul. Pen, yes. What was he doing, Jimenez? Red. They might sub on our centre back, Felipe, the other Atletico Madrid player. He's mental. Piontek and Felipe. Could have put Gloucester in there. Edwards, he has scored against Brighton. 82 pence. He saved it. At least they're down to 10. I'll take that. Even with 10 men, their team's better than mine. Oh no. Like they had Chong in their reserves. He'd probably get in my team. They've had Gomez. Over. Middleton. Goal. I think Edward assisted him against Brighton. Both of them scored in that game. And Morale got 2 for Brighton. This has been a hard game this even. Wan-Bissaka, who did play for Palace. I shouldn't be looking at that. It's Sorloth. What do he? It's gone in, oh no. Sad. 3 shots now. The other 2 were off target. He's shushing. Van der Beek. Nearly got another assist. How long have they had 10 men? 19, that was my guess. No, what a save. We're actually going to lose to 10 men. Especially with that. Be offside. Yeah, 2-1. Let's run into Olu. Looks more like Ronald Coleman, to be honest. Taliso, Kaiwu
The pressure was
3-1.
high. A goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
At least he didn't dub.
Well, it's taken a lot of pressure down Sedman, but they dug in. They really
How's he got that ball?
get back into this game. And how they've done that. Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Middleton. Cannon.
We get one back, there's a chance.
Curtis. Individual quality coming to the fore. Keeping the ball moving.
Kodra. Middleton.
Reduce the arrears.
Penn again. He won't go.
The referee says penalty.
Yeah, nothing. I have to score this.
Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong. Told the player exactly what he was thinking.
I subbed Sims off, who won the other penalty. Bruno Fernandes won it earlier and took it. Ben Foster gave it away. I'll give the low 58 pence. Yes. Game on. Go on. De Gea. De Gea. He's off. Unreal. Edward can't score today.
Spot on there.
Donny van de Beek. Here is Fred. Van de Beek. Well, by playing keep ball like this, we're
Fred.
keeping the opposition at bay. Nothing wrong with that.
Just gonna pass to him. 4-2. 4 minutes added. I've conceded 4 to 10 men. Great defending. They didn't have a shot on target at half time. And then they had 6. I could have put the full match in. That put them top of the league. th. The next game is massive, Cardiff. I have to play against Grimsby Town first. They beat Exeter, so it could have been that insane game last Tuesday to take Portsmouth to Wembley. They're playing Salford. And it's paid 6-0 Hull and 4-1 Swindon. And Swindon just won again. Grimsby lost 3-1 to them on Saturday. This could be a hard game as they have Rolls with 99 pace. He doesn't have anything else though. He has 87 pace to start and is 54 rated. Vernon got a hat-trick versus Colchester on the 11th. They play him left wing in real life. And Pollock is not related to Scott Pollock, but his brother's Ben Pollock. Hendry, Clifton, Painter, Whitehouse. Right, he's the one that used to be like 46 rated. The quality is embarrassing, but my centre back scored my best goal in FIFA 20. His name is Coulson. He scored against them in real life away 4-0. I lost 2-1, Whitehouse and Heston Taylor. The away game was a 2-1 win to me. Maguire drew, Hanson and my actual player got the winner. I have to use Soul FIFA because I was in the game already. So his finishing 25, volley 27, everything else. Long shot 21. Can I get rid of that? No, okay. First season, 20th, 17th, 23rd, so they would have been relegated to the National League if it was on the game. I wish it was, as my local team was there. And then they finished 17th again.
Portsmouth, welcome to Fratton Park. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And live action coming up from the Carabao Cup. It's Portsmouth, and they face Grimsby Town. Well, thank you, Derek.
So the player that scored against Exeter on their bench, Olofsson.
You're playing a home side as expected to go through. Can they put Portsmouth dominating possession in the last 15 minutes, Derek?
McCoy, goal. Signing from Rangers. It's on loan in real life. He's not been playing that much. Why is my game so laggy? Like, look at that. Ruining a great goal. His first for the club. His first start as well. He's come off the bench 3 times in the league. Maybe if I pause it, it'll sort itself out. Like, there's enough lag in on my team. I don't need it in career modes. Over. Oh, got a penalty. Maybe handballed it. It's Pollock. It's not a handball, we just fouled him. The third penalty already. So Kodra hasn't scored since that 5-0 win against Aston Villa in the FA Cup. He can take it. Goal. Hopefully he can start scoring again. He was my top scorer in the championship with 16. Shut up again. On goal. Gerardo's celebrating. Me. McCoy again. I suppose he has bad finishing. I'll check in a sec. Just made a triple sub. Jackson, Widdowson and Northwest. 37. Right. Sarpong Wiley, what sort of name is that? Inoga have scored.
Well, it's good play. Ian Wright always told me, stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals.
4-1. haven't seen who I got in round 3. Cardiff scored 4 as well. Bristol City beat Southampton at St Mary's. 4-0 Watford. Chalal got a hat-trick. Swindon again. Chelsea. Okay, again. I'll check when that game is. Watford versus City. Forest, Man City, Chelsea, Brighton. Nineteenth. And then transfers. That guy to Lavente, Golden, Olsen, Plaza, he is on my shortlist. 99 sprint speed. Is a Diop, Baptistelle, and Rama. Brian did sell Trossard to Tavino this season. So West Ham's goalkeepers are 38-year-old Fabianski, 37-year-old Roberto, and Nathan Trott. A guy to Birmingham. Tyrese Campbell, Benners. He has about 82 rated. Bakayoko. He got him most assists in the Europa League last season. Coles, Carrasco, Schurz, that guy, Zappacosta, 19.7. This one, Watford already got Maguire, Reece James from Lyon, so they replaced him with Zappacosta. Great potential, no idea. Alba, probably not. 83. This is who Watford have. He signed him this season, went to Leeds. Charles 85. Is he in my shortlist? I shortlisted said him early on and removed him. A while. I got his inform from that 50k pack. Dwight McNeil, sort of screamer on Saturday. Revenge Shock. SARS 85. Aladdin. Wendell. Wilmot. And Zelinsky. What a team. They could get in the top 6. The group stages, I've only seen this group. Leipzig, Zagreb is a hard group. Juventus, Dortmund and PSG. I got to the final central, got upgraded because they won the first leg. Well done, Haaland. And then Celts over there. Europa. Rangers. So we can Arsenal. Leicester. Sporting Besiktas. Wolfsburg, who have a sick team, I played them in pre-season. Everton. Sevilla. Cardiff sold Carvalho to Southampton. He got 23 goals in the Championship last season, which was second behind the Pender, who also left Burnley. He actually got 24, and he also sold Patterson. He went to Genoa. Coley's the only person that scored for them. 3-1 to Leicester, 2-0 to Watford, and 1-0 versus Fulham. Nelson's new. Calavera, White. Rooks as captain, he's new. Caraman got like 20 goals for them last season. 99 pace, used him as well. And then Bobby Reed up front. You know, but that's all high rated. And Magdi from Birmingham. And Vazel just got 2 goals for them against Accrington. And he got 1. And it was Virtue the other. Now he's injured. Last season they won the league. The same 3 that got relegated in real life went back up and did it all over again. Then they finished 3rd. They beat Reading in the semi-finals on penalties, then lost Brentford 3-1. And then they won the league on goal difference.
Going well, and whipped into the box.
What a save,
Well, to
Reed.
deny him from point-blank range like that. Brilliant. Well, really, both substitutes have been getting ready. Will come on at the same time.
That's all and Rabti. So I played Reed because of the hair, and he's a Bristol City career mode legend. I did sell him in the end,
Middleton.
just to a Bundesliga team. It might be Hamburg.
Love has it. But when you sit off like this,
Close. Middleton.
and Edouard with
Edward.
it.
Von Harness.
And it's a quality pass.
Edward! 10 minutes to go.
Goal was forthcoming, but it has arrived now. Well,
He scored for Celtic today. 3-1 win.
how will that affect the opposition?
I scored late in my first ever game at Cardiff.
Here we can see, Derek, from this better angle, it's all about the technique.
2 late goals
It's all
actually.
It's all about timing. Let it get to the right place for your foot
On the
to make
spin
the
as well.
connection, and there you go, in the back of the net. That's for sure, but this game is far from over, and the fans are certainly reminding them of that. You've got to think there'll be one more chance or two.
Straight to what now?
And that's an
Be careful with it.
intervention. And the counter looks
Over the
to
top.
be, options available. They might be able to get in now. Can he make it count?
2-0, we've done the same thing.
In it goes.
I'll get that game up after.
Well, look at this. That's
Man United and Spurs have won every game. For Arsenal, Cutrone only got 2 against his old club. He only scored 2 goals for Wolves, and I think they loaned him to Florentino. That put me 12th. I'm 6 points off Leicester though. Southampton 19th. Portsmouth were there when I took over. Harrison in the 86th. Then we counter them. Williams to Harrison. Middleton, Holston, he scores. Only found out today he went on loan to Bradford from Rangers. Snap deadline day. Don't want to see them. Spent 37.8 million. Can't do any more. 960k. This guy is a fake player. It's the first player I've seen Leon Orient sign, other than that goalkeeper from the free agents. And a bio, watched a Blackburn game, he was involved in it. And I'm back to Bayern. Rooney, this guy. And this is Batchwise brother. Christensen. Maybe Man United are selling Jimenez or Tulip. Sold off to Stoke. Stoke are in the Championship. Another one that looks like Rooney. Jack Star back to PSG. West Ham got Goldien. And Palo have Everton next. And the next one, Puig, don't answer his name, 12 million. His value is 30. Bournemouth want Casaves Jr. when they're in the Championship. I'll just reject all offers, or block offers. I'll go through the rest. This game is so slow. Brighton wanted him. I did have him on the transfer list, but he was good in pre-season and he's scoring goals in real life. Villa and Monaco. He's rejected a move, and I think the New York Red Bulls deal roll down. Getafe, Atalanta. That Burnley deal just came in. And Kodra on loan to Valladolid. West Ham are killing themselves. They've made 169 million. 4 hours carrier, Leo. 498, half a million spent in 2 hours. Okay, Ben's Emmanuel to Brighton. They're selling a lot of left mids. It's on the top. I've not seen these. Check out more. Mine 34.9. I'm not sure how much the CR goalie was. John Brooks, Benzem, played him in pre-season. Kai former Palace player. He had a lot of potential. Buffel. Solid Cardi. He's doing with Chelsea right now. Jack Clark. He's gone to Watford. 33.1 million. He cleared off the line against Spurs. It's the closest goal line technology I've ever seen from an Arsenal player. Dodo. So yeah. They signed Cabrera, who's next signing prospect, Cavani or Suarez. That guy. Hurtado. Vidal. But he was at Hoffenheim. They did sell Tellers, but they did bring in further Mendy this window, signing all the sick left backs. Borja Mayoral, 83. Anderson. Goretzka to Leipzig, 70 million. It's probably the biggest deal. That guy, Lato, playing Everton, then Villa. And Dean Pereira. There's a massive deal further up. Gnabry to Spurs. He scored 4 goals against them in their stadium and was an Arsenal player. And Spurs had Coleman and Bayern re-signed him. Goalie, attacker, former Charlton probably. Guido Carrillo, former Southampton player. Probably the biggest flop in Premier League history. In the top 10 at least. This is De Rossi. Che Adams. Patterson's actually normal. Simeone. Diaz. That's who they've replaced Openda with. So, over $1 billion was spent. Arsenal have only signed Jenny. That's on about from Getafe. Godfrey, Ben Berton, and the goalie. Ben Rama, Benzemanuel, and the right back. They've made 130 million. Trossard, I don't remember what his first name is. He's at Derby right now and played for Portsmouth. Boateng is Emmanuel Boateng, the striker. Baba's the Chelsea player. Burnley, I think that's two of them are strikers and the guy's a left back. Cardiff, Nelson, and then Cedar. They made 51 million. Chelsea 170. Razit from Everton. Palace, Craft from Newcastle, and Sorloff. Everton are now, I think they've gone from Southampton. Mandy from Chelsea. And the goalie is Oblato. I don't know who any of them are. Carrasco's the right back. Adam Smith from Bournemouth, Soet, Puig. Pope Sionchu. I don't know where he went. Getafe. Liverpool, Pavon and the right back. Bruce has gone. City nothing. Piontek, Hernandez and Christensen. Some no one. Yerry Mina and I think his name is Reece James. He sold Keva to Inter. Spent 37. Only sold Bolton to Colon. 68.7 made 87.9. Yeah, now to Everton. 100 million spent. He sold Maguire to Watford, Foyth. Augustin, Maguire, and Selinksy. I would take that in real life. And West Ham. They said they were similar to Jetty. I don't think they did. And Wolves, Alcacer. Che Adams also gets to go play with Haaland, who's on loan from Bologna. Biggest deal was Goretzka by 400k. 2 random moves. Third one was at Bayern. Pavon 46. Zelinski, Madison, Carrasco. Tierney, Lewis Cook. And they have Harry Winks now. That's how much it now cost to play against him. I've signed him for Watford. Zettel. Castelleo. Linez. And Carvalho. This is probably the first injury I've got. Luckily I signed the RB and Corey can also play low. Cabrera looks insane. That Spanish team who signed Ben Arthur are back. It's so annoying that I won't be able to sign these Southampton players. They have so much pace. SA from QPR could be a good signing when I get money. Onyekuru was an Everton player but never got a work permit. They sold him to Monaco and they loaned him to Galatasaray, where he played on loan the season before. They have Connolly, who scored a header for Fleetwood on Saturday to win 1-0. I got rid of him just so Connolly has more of a chance of coming on for Burge or Tom Davies. I signed him for Huddersfield. He was good next to Philip Billing, both massive. He scored the only goal in their last game versus Fulham, 40 pace. He plays for Getafe. I went with Jimenez over Sandro, as I want to see him in an Everton shirt. 32. And then Rashikar was in for Babona. Apparently he's not played. Sadas in for Kieran Dell. Kunde for Mandu. And Belal for Selikov. 9.3 from Vinyl. That's what I would do as he's younger. And they also have both Leon right backs with our Raphael. Sigurdsson, 36 pace. Verdi has the 87 winter refresh card in League SBCs for Torino. That's Matt Ritchie's vision. I think this is David Luiz's. And he looked good. Put him on the bench instead of Alan Barry. And then I have Ellis Sims, who plays for Everton's under 23s, playing Everton for the first time. Starts at 64, potential of 84. Obviously, can get better with dynamic. At first, he was trash, but now he's decent. First a weak foot, physical skills, high medium. Hasn't got a real face, so MGH won't sign him. Stats to start are bad. He's not even quick. I saw on the thing that he's not any pace now. That's what it says on Everton's website. 32 goals in 21 under 18 Premier League matches. 46 times in all competitions. And he was in the Man City and Blackburn Academy. He has scored against Blackburn before. He also did it in a game in September. They put Umar Nias in the under 23s. He plays for the Democratic Republic of Congo. Bellingham is there. He's on my shortlist. They have Martino there as well. He is a Southampton player. His goal against Arsenal was insane. There's that of him. He cost 6 million. Is between him and Loader from Reading. 74 rated them. She was kind of the first signing, as Lowe was coming in on a free transfer. Such a For the rest of that season, he got 3 goals and 4 assists in 17. Embarrassing. Then he got 13 goals and 10 assists in the Championship, 3 in the playoffs. I think 1 was in the final against Sheffield United. Second in my top scorers.
Hi there everybody, welcome to Fratton Park for our featured game today. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith.
Win this and I go above Everton and Man City into the top 10.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. I think both teams here are going to be positive. They are set up to attack, so I'm expecting a few goals here today. I don't want to put the knockers on, but I am expecting a few.
Sims. What a goal. Should never have sold him. I was about to press the show respect celebration. I was spamming the buttons too late.
What a good finish that is. He stroked it home from outside the box. Real precision from him.
Only goes quick
Henry Onyekuru.
and skillful.
Time to get the ball in. Very good work. Must be a goal.
I mean, what a goal. What do you do against that? In my Watford career, I sold him to Leeds in a swap deal so I could get Tyler Roberts.
Different angle on it here.
Shikar.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going.
It's a penalty. Yeah, he's fouled him. It's nothing.
Was it a penalty for you, Alan? There's been no booking. It's not a savage offence.
No, it's one of those 50-50 decisions. The referee gets one look, doesn't he?
Yeah, he didn't do anything. It's the goalie. You better save it. Yes. That's also missed a penalty as well. I think I would have saved that anyway. I went the right way. Also, Unai is a Man City former player.
Out near the touchline.
Dow beating him. Tom Davies scored it.
Beautifully guided past the goalkeeper. The service came from wide.
Dow just came on for Shadows.
They know what they're getting with their wide players in this team, and you can always make your runs with a lot of assurance.
Let's see the replay now. It could be a chance.
Him again.
Well, he's reached that spectacularly.
I thought that was in, Martin, I've got to say.
It's going off. Oh, Connolly.
To Connolly.
Yeah, Edwards. He's got it. Okay, over.
Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. He's through. Gonna try his luck.
It's missed.
They can be quick on the break now. No offside. Played over the top.
Sims.
Sweeping upfield.
Celebrate this time.
In style.
Well, that is the perfect example of a modern-day...
A draw's fair. I'll try and win it though. This has happened against Preston at home, where Bowen got the winner.
The most venomous of volleys.
Well, one for the scrapbook this. He won't score many better.
2-2, another quality game. 1-0 United. Cardiff getting a draw at Etihad. Palace. Burnley getting a draw. 14th. Southampton bottom. Quarter Leeds. Taglio. Naby Keita. Dwight McNeil. He sold Wyatt to a Danish team. Sanchez to Liverpool. Malangzar and Anton to Chelsea.